What's up guys, my name is Watertoad and welcome back to another game of The Sinking City. Game yang saya sudah beri komitmen, saya sudah buat komitmen sama ini game mesti kasih habis. Jadi sekarang saya buat ini bukan mana tinggal nih Mas. Oh ya, Modern Salvation. Sekarang saya mau cari rumah nih orang si Sydney Stokes. Oh ya, mana tuh saya pergi tuh, susah jumpa kalau rumah ada orang. Mana gitu. Cak mana tuh rumah ada tuh? Saya lupa. Mana tuh rumah ada tuh? Ya, sampai sini. Oh, ini nangan. Enak gak tuh? Ada hantu sini nih. Wah, ada hantu. Di belakang saja. Apa karas ini orang? Ih, karas gila. Biasanya licak kok orangnya, tapi karas so. Terkejut saya gila. Udah habis sudah nih. Craft lagi nih. Jadi Mama dia baru-baru juga lah meninggal.
I'm happy to say I've never been hungry enough to consider eating whatever this is.
Banyak juga masalah siapa pula nih. Si Sydney. Siapa ini?
Rest in peace.
Itu mama dia lihat tuh kan.
I'm happy to say I've never been hungry enough to consider eating whatever this is.
Ini kah dia bunuh diri gak ataupun dia kena bunuh?
Looks like Squint was having a bad day. Survived getting shot just to be stabbed to death. But who did it?
Tapi ini tidak paham.
At long last, I'll fix what that old ape lover Francis did to you.
Hah? Saya tidak paham. What? Wih, jadi yang pencuri itu bukan lelaki lah, ada perempuan.
Get away from the... Oh, thank the gods. I thought you were another monster.
Ini Sydney Stokes.
Sydney Stokes, I presume.
Aye, that's right. Do I know you?
Don't think so. I'm here about Herbert Glover. I believe you know him. Or should I say, knew him.
Okay.
Nice trick with the wall. How'd you manage it?
It wasn't me. She put the wall there with some kind of hocus pocus.
You said she put the wall here. Who is she?
She's our employer. I don't know her name or anything. She promised us a good payout for a simple job. And I fell for it like a chump.
What did she hire you to do?
The job seemed simple enough. Go to the collector's house, grab some fancy mirror, and then hoof it out of there.
So where's this fancy mirror now?
She took it. When me and Phil met her with the goods, they got into a big blowout and she shifted him. Okay, what am I to do now? Phil was the idea guy, I'm just a sap.
Come on, paint me a picture. What did this woman look like?
She was tall and thin, very thin, just skin and bones. Me like a rattlesnake. That's all I can remember. I didn't look too close at her.
Were you hired to kill the collector too? Or was that just for laughs?
I swear to Kay, it wasn't part of the plan. It was an accident. The guy started shooting at us and I panicked.
You panicked? Really? That's your excuse?
Oh, please, as Kay is my witness, I didn't mean to kill anyone. I'll give you everything I have. Just let me walk.
Ah, shit. Ini yang saya suka nih. Dia memang bunuh orang. Mana satu nih? Saya pikir lah, tunggulah. God damn it. Aish, saya suka nih gini nih. I'll turn you in, I'll let you go. Saya tidak boleh, saya try.
Well, you've had quite a night. Break-in, theft, and manslaughter. I'm gonna have to report this.
Please, I'll get the jar for this.
You should have thought of that before you killed a man.
What do you want?
Ay, saya tidak tahu lah. Masih lagi dia bunuh, masih dia bersalah juga, tapi saya tidak tahu, saya conflicted juga kalau benda begini nih. Ya, mungkin kasih tahu si Robert dulu ini kan. Cek lah kalau ada apa-apa lagi barang sebelum ambil sini. rumah si robot. Sini pelawan. Saya buat dulu nih, saya habis dulu nih mission. Baru saya buat tuna main mission.
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. And he wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. Some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves are both dead, you say?
Oh, ada juga peluang untuk both of them are dead. Sydney's alive. Both of them.
Their employer decided to bump them off. Now, I hope that's not standard business practice in these parts.
You've proven to be far more valuable to me alive than dead, Mr. Reed. You have nothing to worry about in that regard.
All right. I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Let me guess. You want me to track down the mirror?
Yes. And the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
Accept lah.
I'm on it. Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. May rest his soul.
What's he got to do with
Oh,
this?
dia punya bapak orang
I
biasa
found
betul.
mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
Saya paham. Actually bukan bapak ada yang orang hutan. Dia punya mama yang orang hutan. Dia punya bapak orang biasa saja. Itu muka dia pun macam orang hutan. Did he have enemies?
Your father was a prominent man. I'm sure he had enemies. Anyone come to mind?
None who would outlive him.
You mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr. Reed. But if that's what you need, so be it. Take this key. I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Through the looking glass lagi. Banyak udah punya mission ni kan. Terus di sini juga. Saya buat lah dulu tuh kan. Jadi matu rumah lah bro. Di sini saja. Piano lagi kan. Sana atas lah bro. Oke. Jadi mau cek bapak dia punya barang lain nih.
Seems an ambitious expedition. Huh? Like father, like son.
Serasa mungkin macam cerita yang biasa lah. Karena perempuan tuh yang dicuri itu cermin dia suka bapak siapa robot, tapi cita rasa si bapak si robot nih dia mau yang liar sedikit gitu. Terus tidak tahu lah dia pergi sama orang hutan.
Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune.
Jadi terus siapapun marah lah perempuan tadi itu.
1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
Tapi buat sama, oh ini mama siapa? Si robot. Gila loh. Emang lain lah kan cita rasa bapak si Francis tuh. Kristen Robert. Ini nama Kristen apa? Ini bukan nama gini. Kristen Rob. Oh, Kristen maksudnya yang nama Christian saya rasa itu kah? Oh. Emang dia suka orang hutan. Dia suka gorila lah kan. Siapa itu? Saya sudah punya ex-wife gitu, bapak si robot punya ex-wife.
Now that kid looks a little familiar.
Turn foto. Hai. Saya pun tidak paham sama saya pun mau tahu. Macam smart ya cerita dia. Memang ada kaitan lah sama si robotnya bapak nih. Si Francis.
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon? I don't believe I know anyone of that name.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories, but even if it weren't, my father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
Gila, dia suka membawang lah kan.
Your father led an expedition back in 1891. Do you know anything about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sebab ini lah tuh evolution dia tuh.
Have a good day.
Ay, jadi saya mau teruskan sama dia apa? Apa ini? Oh. Oakmont Asylum. Saya rasa itu sejalan, saya rasa. Oke, mungkin yang pang pelaku saya rasa. Sebenarnya mana satu? Sebenarnya bapak si robot sudah cerai sama yang wife dia si Bethany sebab anak dia first apa setelah meninggal lah, time dia umur 7 lah, time masih budak lagi. Terus dia punya wife pun jadi gila lah, dia punya, habis itu baru dia divorce dia. Itu sajalah, itu saja yang saya rasa betul. Map asylum di mana tuh? Oakmont Asylum di mana tuh? Saya tidak tahu ada asylum di sini. Asylum ini tempat orang gila kan maksudnya. Apa ini? Seven Oaks. Ya, Oakmont City Port. Chauncey, private correspondent. Saya tidak paham lah nih. Mana sudah dia? Oh, sana.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Iya. Liga barang sebelah-belah bilik. Apa ada tuh? Apa di sini? Sebelah si pacak ini curi.
Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune.
Itu mama si robot mang gorila lan. Boleh buat sini deh. Cap. Following the omens. Search location, use item, take a photo, search archive, dialogue. Oh, ini search location. Jadi saya mau cari mana ada punya asylum tuh. Mana saya mau cari asylum, macam-macam mau tahu mana tuh, nanti lah. Kalau gitu saya pergi buat dulu yang ya bela tuh. Nanti lah nih sampai saya jumpa tuh asylum dulu. Saya lupa soalnya itu terus pop. Saya bingung dulu nih. Casebook supply meeting with the small and Haven Bay itu mana gitu? Di sini. Saya pergi dulu. Panggil lagi gitu. Ini siap kah? Oh, the Esoteric Order of Dagon pula tuh. Lain pula Sienna kasih tahu saya. Bang gila lah tuh. Levi Coffin Avenue. Wih, banyak hantu sana nih. Crossroad sini. Banyak hantu sana. Boleh saya masuk ke bar kan?
The door won't budge.
Memang tak boleh atau di sini.
The door won't budge.
Saya balik lagi yang ini. Memang tidak dapat lahan. Boleh. Tidak. Tidak boleh. Mungkin boleh. Bolehkah? Tidak lahan. Balik lagi. Sini juga nih. Melopot. Ada fast travel pas ini. Tidak orang sini nih. Bahaya saya rasa sini. Oh, ada orang. Fast travel masih ini. Tempat banyak hantu tuh. Ada fast travel. Haven Bay South. Banyak hantu nih kan sana nih. Gimana? sosial dulu kalau gitu. Mati lagi. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Okay.